So in the last battle report, Stryker Demonblood, Slaves of Darkness failed narrowly to defeat the Legions of Nagash. However, they did dispatch the Vampire Lord and a Senescal. So as far as they're concerned, it was a victory. They are now continuing on their mission to track down a Navarin Krell, who is a chaos sorcerer wanting to usurp Archeon's throne. Their first path, though, is to get through the first convergence path of blades, which reads as follows. The sky glows a bloody crimson as your warband tracks Krell, an omen of the bloodshed to follow. Crossing the waste, you eventually encounter a roving champion and their retinue. This foe serves as one of Krell's enforcers. Apparently, the sorcerer has foreseen your attempted meddling and has sent this warrior to stop you. No true champion of chaos can refuse such a challenge. Prove your dominance over this would-be assassin and continue on your dark quest. So the map has been set up, the victory card is cut off the head, and the twist is eager for the fight, but the deployment card will be dealt randomly. So the opposition for this one in this desert biome will be the Untamed beasts, and a very good Untamed beasts it is. Looking at the sheet here, it's commanded by Grom. It's fairly seasoned. It's already got 2 dominated territories, and it's got a rock tusk prowler named Zulu, beast speaker named Whip, a first fang named Harpoon, axe and sawtooth are the prey takers, and 3 plains runners, Grunt, Pleb, and Surf. And on top of that, they've got a thrall, a warhound. So it's going to be a very, very tough battle for Stryker Demonclaw and his warband Kill, Crush, Destroy. Now, they do have 1 dominated territory. They don't quite have enough points to get a thrall, but Stryker does have a free onslaught artifact, and Engra Travos. He was the Chaos Warrior that did so well in the last battle. So he earned himself a Bulgar's Heart, which gives him +1 attack, +1 strength. And he's also picked up a Destiny, and that's this chap here. You can see he's proudly displaying the vampire's sword there. So yeah, so he's quite proud of himself, and the Chosen's keeping an eye on him. He's going, oh, who's this up and comer? He might want to take my spot. So the Chosen better do well this battle. Alright, so I'll now show the victory card, cut off the head. It is a player wins the battle as soon as their opponent leader is taken down. At the end of the 4th battle round and each subsequent battle round, any leaders within 4 inches of the battlefield edge immediately count as being taken down. So you just keep playing until 1 leader is taken down. The first leader to go down loses. And the twist for this convergence is eager for the fight. Both warbands hunger for glory and race headlong into battle with frenzied howls. Add 1 to the movement characteristic of all fighters. Now this map board is not exactly as to the convergence, which is here, but I've followed it fairly closely. As you can see, it's got that little square of barbed fences. It's got that building on each side. I added a few more obstacles. And take the rubber away, and it's got a big boulder here. So I'll now go to the deployment card, which will be random eyes. Okay, so what's this one? Relentless Assault. All right. So now moving to rolling priority and initiative. Okay, Black Slaves of Darkness. Untamed Beasts is the kind of tan color. Untamed Beast wins priority. So we'll split them now into their groups. Untamed Beasts Shield will be that group of 4. Obviously they want to protect their leader there. There's the sawtooth and the axe with the first fang. The hammer will be the Beastmaster with the Chaos Warhound and the Zulu, the prowl tusk. And then the 3 planeswalkers will be the dagger. For Slave to Darkness, the Chaos Lord will have his 2 Marauders as his escort with the favoured Chaos Warrior from the last game. The dagger, shield, that's shield, that's hammer, and then that's dagger. So hammer is just a Chaos Warrior with the Marauder, and the dagger is the out of favour chosen with Marauder. Okay, so Untamed Beast gets to decide now whether to be blue or red. So looking at that, shields, does it want to it's the shield, does it want to be the blue shield, start off the game like that? It's going to already have a dagger there. Or does it start isolated over here but comes in round 2? Problem is these, I think blue would be the stronger position there if I was the leader. So Untamed Beasts will be blue and Slave to Darkness will be red. Alright, so this is quite interesting. So you can see that the Untamed Beasts shield group have started kind of in the top right hand corner. In the center you've got the dagger group, which is the 3 planes runners I should say, and then over to this side here is the Marauder and chosen. Okay, so round 2 you'll get then the Chaos Lord will come in from that edge, and round 3 you get the remaining Chaos Hammer group being the Warrior and the Marauder. So Chaos need to kill this guy. He's got a bit of a bodyguard retinue around him. He's also got this stacked as chaff. This guy's not coming into round 3, and Untamed Beast need to kill this guy, who again, you know, he's got 2 Marauders and a Chaos Warrior there, and this guy's out of position here, the chosen, but I suppose he will run through. These guys will probably make a beeline down here, try and knock him off before this gets involved and before this catches. Now the thing is, twist is add 1 movement, so that's going to be very interesting. And the Chaos Lord can come, maybe he'll go along he'll stay far away from the top and just go along the edge to try and link up with his dagger group here. So this is going to be very exciting. Now let's see who wins the initiative dice. Oh, I should add that Untamed Beasts do have their hammer coming in round 3, which is these speedy guys. So the Zulu, the Prowl Tusk moves 8, and the Beastmaster moves 5, but they get add +1, plus the Chaos Warhound's quite fast too, so they'll get into the battle very quickly. So it's gonna be interesting. I think Untamed Beasts have winning that priority, or they have the better tactical advantage, more of a concentration of force. They can just go down. But I suppose the Chaos Lord can use that shelter. Maybe he'll go behind and wait for the rest of his troops to catch up. So it's going to be very interesting. Just panning out there so you can see. You can see what's going on there. All right, so let's go to priority. Slaves to Darkness. And what do we get there? We got a double, a triple, and a single. And Untamed Beasts have got the double and 4 singles, so they win priority. They got more singles. They only got double. Easily win priority. Now, will they use their wild dice to make that a triple, or will they save it? I think at this stage it'd be wise to save it. And same with should Slaves of Darkness go for a quad? he goes for a quad. He's going second though. If he goes for a quad, the only two guys in play are here. If he goes for a quad, he could do a move, and he's moving 5. So that's 10 inches, and you could get 2 attacks in. Yeah, he could. The Chosen could really engage those chaps there. So I think it's probably worth Chaos doing that. So they're going to use their wild dice for the turn. They now down a wild dice, and alright, so let's now proceed with the game. So first turn will be Untamed Beast. Untamed Beast will suspect that there would be a charge here. So what will they do? One of them is going to get hit. So I think the Plains Runners, who move 5, 6 with the twist. What do you think? Should one try? I think they should already start moving over to try and corner off the Chaos Lord. So maybe they'll just wait, or the wise move, I'd say, would be just to wait and force the Chaos to have their turn. So it goes now to Chaos. Could be really silly, but the champion, Chosen, he's eager to shed some blood, so he's going to charge in. He's going to rampage. He's going to use that quad 3. So he moves 5 now with the twist. 5. So he's going to move there. There's 2 moves. Now he gets 2 attacks. So he's on 4 attacks, 5 strength, 2 5. The Plains Runners are on 3 toughness and 8 health. So just put these doubles over so I don't forget about them. Okay, so 3, he'll hit on 3, 4 and 5s, and a crit on 6. 1 and 2s are misses, so that's 5 damage. That's 9 damage. Okay, so kills the first one. Bang. And now he does the second attack. That was the bonus one before. That's a 5. That is 7. So he fails to kill the Plains Runner. He gets him down to 1. So that's unfortunate for him, and that's his turn. Now, I think the Untamed Beast can just pretty much do their move now. So this guy's not going to be able to do much. There is a double there. So, but he's still only moving 5, and he can't get any. Oh, he could do a shield. He could do a double with his double. He could do a shield slam. So I suppose these got, well, I guess he might as well move, but not that the shield slam's going to kill anyone. But so he'll just move around there, and he will have 1 activation to move, 1 activation to attack. They don't hit very hard, these guys. They 3 attacks, 3 strength. The Chosen's got 5 toughness, so he's only going to hit on 5 6s. 6s will crit for 3, 5s will do 1 damage, and he gets 3 of them. No crits or misses. Okay, so that's his turn. And This chap will quickly, oh no, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, just trying to see whether he can get, no, he's not going to be able to, no, he's not quite getting there. Actually, if he's going to move twice, he might as well move here, use the double, and he could possibly kill him if he rolls a, he needs only 1 wound. The double, see what the shield slam, what that does is he uses a double. If he gets a 4-5, he does 1. So he needs a 4-5-6 because the guy's on 1 damage, and it's only 1 anyway. So, all right, 6. So yep, he kills this guy. So that's a good start for Slaves of Darkness so far. But that's the end of their turn. Now it's Untamed Beasts' chance to use all their 4 chaps. So let's have a think what they're going to do. So using their double 4 to do Savage Fury, which is add 1 movement for the next move action, and then add 1 attack for the next attack action. The leader, Grom, the first Fang, is going to move. Normally he moves 5. He gets +1 for a twist. He's going to get +1 for using the double. Sorry, the Savage Fury. So with the 7, so that's 6, 7. He's going to come behind here within 1 inch of the Marauder, and for the second activation he'll have attack, gets +1 attack because of the double Savage Fury. So that's 5 attacks, 4 toughness, 2 5. He's only got 4 strength. The Marauder has, he's got the shield, so he's pretty tough. He's got 4 toughness, so 4 5s will do 2 damage, and the 6 will do 5. And oh, he got a 6. Miss. So 3 misses, a not regular hit of 2 damage, and a crit of, so that's 7 damage. So that takes the Marauder down to 3 life. Let's put the 7 wounds there. That's the end of his go. And the chap who waited has 1 activation up his sleeve. He can move, normally I think they move 4, so they only move 5. So it'll take him 1, 2, 3 to get to the fence. 4, 5, so he's about here. He's done. This chap can move 5, so he'll just try and shut this chap down, the Chosen, so he doesn't attack the first Fang. First Fang's the main priority, keep him alive. And lastly is the Harpoon. So Harpoon does have 8 range and can do 2 attacks at 4 strength, 2 regular damage, 5 crit. So I think he could. I don't think he quite. Oh no, I think he can actually do 2 attacks from there. I'll give a cover bonus because he'll be intervening there. So he'll do 2 attacks. So first attack, just to show you if you don't, if you want to see it for yourself. Harpoon, 8 range, 2 attacks, 4 strength, 2 5. So Chosen is 5 toughness, so it's only going to hurt on a 5 6. And that's a fail. Second one. Oh, wait, bullseye, 10 damage, bullseye. That is massive. What's my 10? That is massive. Not what the Chosen needed. and exactly what the Untamed Beast asked of the Harpoon. That is an absolute game changer. So he's on 18 life, starts at 18, that's 10 wounds, he's down now to 8. And the Marauder here is down to 3. And all the other Untamed Beasts uninjured, except for the 2 plains runners who've been dispatched. So now we move to round 2, and let's see who wins the priority. So going now with Untamed Beasts. Double there, single there, 2 doubles. And going now, and they do have an extra wild dice too, and Slaves of Darkness, double, 4 singles. Okay, so Slaves of Darkness will get priority. I don't think, yeah, they'll get priority. I don't think they want to, do they want to use now their single wild dice to turn a single into a double, or a double into a triple? They will be going first. Does the champion, does he want, not champion, the chosen, he does have this ability here, the skull ability, which oh, that's a quad, lead the slaughter. Oh, you're not going to get that. So with the double he can well, with the triple he could do no, he can't do a respite because he's within 1 inch of the enemy, so he could do a double and try and do some damage to those around. That'd be a good way for him to go. So I think we'll keep the double and save the wild dice. Alright, so we'll save that wild dice there. And as for, they got 2 wild dice now. What do they want to do, Untamed Beasts? Would they want to make another? I think they'd want to make a triple. So they'll use 1 wild dice to make that a 5. They'll keep a wild dice for next turn. Alright, so I'll get rid of that. So round 2 reinforcements, and Stryker Demonblood has entered the scene. And he's here for the Grom, the first fang. He's going to kill this usurper. There is a little bit of resistance in the way, with Sawtooth and Harpoon, so we'll see how that pans out. But first action, and they do have a double, will be for the chosen. He needs to hit before he dies, so he's going to go first, and he will do 2 attacks. Well, with onslaught, which will give him an extra attack. So he'll get 5 attacks, 5 strength, and he will attack first. Should he go for the little plains runner? No, I guess he'll go for the Sawtooth. Take out the big guy. So hold on. 5 dice. Okay. First attack, and he gets 5 regular hits at 2 damage. That's 10 damage. Sawtooth is not Sawtooth, sorry, Axe is 10. Oh, okay, he's 10. So that's it, he's dead. So chosen, he's starting to rack up the kills, and his next attack will be against the plains runner, which should be an easy kill for him. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So yep, did well. Did very well. That's the end of his turn. Let's see what Untamed Beast can come back with. First Fang is going to attack now. I did make a little boo-boo. When he attacked last time, he actually does 3 6 damage, not 2 5. So that actually means he got the this chap down to, he did 9 damage, not 7. Okay, so he's going to attack, and he's got 4 attacks, and he's got 4 strength, 3 6. So I'll just use his red dice for it. And he only hits on 4s, so he got 2 misses there, but then that is 6 damage. So he kills the Marauder. Okay, first casualty for Chaos. Now, with that double, he has available to him, as you can see from that icon there, all out attack. So a fighter can use this ability only if an enemy fighter has been taken down by an attack action made by them. This activation, the fighter makes a bonus move or a bonus attack. So he's going to get a bonus move. He's going to move here, because he wants to get away from there, and he wants to get close to reinforcements here. So it's a smidgen closer, but he does have to get within 1 inch, and he's going to get a free attack now. Sorry, that's the bonus move, and the second activation will be the attack against the Chosen. Alright, so he has 4 attacks, 4 strength, 2 5, oh sorry, 3 6, and this is the problem when you use the cards, you keep forgetting about the bonuses on the sheet. Now the Chosen has got 5 toughness, so only 5 6s are going to work here, but it is 3 6. He needs 6s, and he gets 1, so that's 6 damage. That is 3 damage. That's nothing. 3. That's 9 damage. Oh, it takes him down to. Oh no, he's on 10 wounds. Oh, that kills him. He's on 18. So yeah, he was on 10 wounds. He only had 8 left. He did 9. So that is a massive swing back to Untamed Beast. Grom is showing why he is the king of this particular jungle. Stryker Demonblood is just going to attack the nearest enemy he sees, and he sees the Harpoon, unfortunately for Harpoon. So he's going to spend his first activation moving 5 inches. He does have a range of 2, so that range of 2 will get him to, yep, so that's very good for him, so he can. And the second activation will be to attack. He's got 5 attacks, 5 strength, 3 5, and he could do an onslaught as his special ability, but I'll just see whether it's worth him doing that or not right now. Now he's going to save that onslaught lesser artifact. So 5 attacks, 5 strength against 4 toughness of Harpoon, and we've got a 5. That's 5. They're all hits, and they all do 3 damage. So that's 15 damage. Harpoon is on, would you know it, 15 health. So that's pretty brutal. No 1s or 2s there. He is mainly here for the business, and he's dishing it out. So we now move to this poor chap. What's he gonna do? He needs to protect his leader, so he really doesn't want to rush into that. He doesn't want to rush into the top. He needs to get close to his leader, I'd say. So he could, though. He's got to kill also the Chaos Lord. Now look, he could get an attack, and every bit of damage is useful. It's 1 2 3. Yeah, look, he can get an attack in. Maybe that is the best move. He's going to get absolutely mowed down, but so he goes in and he takes his mighty bone sword. Oh, they do have a triple. Sorry, they do have a triple. So you can do an onslaught. So I guess he adds 1 attack to that, so he can do 5 attacks, 3 strength, 2 4. Okay, so 5 attacks, 3 strength against 5 toughness, so 6s to crit, 5s will do 2, 6s will do 4. A lot of 6s is what he needs. Well, he gets 1 hit, so that's 2 damage. Well, start getting the ball rolling. 2 damage on the leader. And now it's pretty simple what needs to be done here. No, should he actually, I think they just got to knock him off. But the little ones can move 5, so they can so he can go there, have an attack. They only do 2 attacks, 3 strength, 1 3, nothing to write home about. So he's not even going to hit on 4s. He gets 1, so that's 1 damage. And might use a white dice for that guy. He's on 1 damage. Same. Now, can this guy reach him? I don't think he can. No, he's not going to be able to do it. But he can go. I suppose he can get there for next turn. I'm not going to be able to kill the Sawtooth. Actually, should I all move up together, or should he attack? Should he just kill the Sawtooth? I mean, these two are going to come down. He can't quite reach. That's interesting. Nah, look, it makes sense. He just kills the. Actually, makes sense. He would have killed the. Okay, he's going to get 1 attack on the Sawtooth. So he's on. He got a destiny roll, this chap, because he was the champion from the last game. So 4 attacks, 4 strength, 2 4. That's 2 crits. That's 8. That's 10 damage. The Sawtooth is 10 life. So that's game over for him. All right. So starting to look good there, tilting back towards the Slaves to Darkness as we enter round 3. Round 3 initiative dice. We got for Slaves to Darkness all singles from the looks of that. For Untamed Beasts we have got, oh wow, look at that for a roll. Oh wow, look at that for a roll. They each have 2 wild dice. So I guess there's a roll off to see who gets priority. So okay, well, blue can be Slaves of Darkness, red can be Untamed Beasts, and blue slaves gets the priority. They need to decide how to spend their 2 wild dice. Do they want to keep priority, or do they want to make a couple of doubles? Looking at the board here, they know that these guys are coming in and these guys are coming in. There's only going to be 4 models for Untamed Beasts compared to quite a bit, 6 models for Slaves to Darkness, and they've lost the Chosen, but they still got quite a few wounds there. So I think they're just going to save their wild dice each for their final round or next ensuing rounds. So first action for Slaves of Darkness is to bring the Marauder. He doesn't want to get within it 1 inch. He's just going to get pulverized. So he's just going to He's just going to sit back about here, form a little bit of a cage. All right. So that's the end of his turn. Next turn is probably going to move the Chaos Hound. So the Chaos Warhound moves 9. So he could move up to 18 if he doesn't move. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. So he can provide a bit of a shield there. Okay, next will be maybe the Chosen moves up. So that would have been 2 moves. Okay, next Rock Tusk moves also 18, so he'll go here. Next will be this chap. He will go to here. Next will be the Beast Speaker. He can move 6 or 12, 6. Now what's interesting about the Beast Speaker is he's got a whip which has 4 inches. So that will allow him to, he might actually, yeah, so if he goes here, he can shield a little bit. These guys will come over. So I think that's the best spot for him, and his whip can actually hit the 2 Marauders and anyone who comes through here. Next is, now can these guys, I think they'll just move 6, they can move up to 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move there. Now you got the first Fang. What's he gonna do? Does he really want to engage? Well, I suppose he could get suckered into engaging this chap. Oh, he doesn't want to. Okay, let's say he gets suckered into going into this chap. So he'll get 1 attack for 4 attacks, 4 strength, 2 5s. That's a miss, 2 hits. Oh, is it 2 hits? Yeah, that's 2 hits, sorry. You have that equal strength, equal toughness. So he does 4 damage. So I'll put 4 wounds on the Marauder. Marauder sucked them in. That then leaves Chaos Champ here. He moves 5. That's his go. And lastly, but not least, the Chaos Lord. Now this is interesting. He's got to get involved. He's got a 2-inch range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll stay. He probably wants to get within 2 inches. Probably go there. So he's just out of range of the Rock Tusk. Yep. And he's within range of the Whip guy. Don't think the Ross Tusk. No. It's there. Okay. So he's within 2 inches of both the Rock Tusk and the Whip. Is that 2 inches? Yep. And he's out of range. The Rock Tusk only has 1 inch attack, so he shouldn't get hit. He can get hit by the whip from the Beastmaster. Alright, so now round 4. I mean, that's exactly how Chaos against Chaos should go. No stuffing around, just get in there. So round 4, initiative dice, Untamed Beasts, I'll do first. Oh, they got 3 1s and 3 singles. we got here 2 doubles, and they each got now 3 wild dice. So Untamed beasts win priority, having 3 singles to Slaves 2 singles. What will they do? They'll certainly have to. They're going to probably blow most of their wild dice in this one. They can use 1 wild dice to turn that into a quad. They do want to go first. That's the other thing. They need to go first. Can then do some damage. Going first is really important in this one. So I think they'll go to quad. They'll then use the other 2. They'll use the other 2 to make 5 singles. So that makes it very difficult. I mean, they do have 3 wild dice as well. They could do a roll off, or should they just go, well, stuff this, let them go first, but then I do massive damage. So maybe they'll do that. So they'll use 1. Slaves of Darkness will do a triple there, triple there, and let's say they do a double here. They're just going to go all out. So 2 triples for Slaves of Darkness and a double, 6. Untamed only have a quad, but they do go first. See what they can do with this quad. Alright, that's a snap decision on my part. I mean, I'm not going to sit for hours trying to work out what's mathematically the best, but that's my snap judgment on it. So Untamed goes first. Let's see who can do the max damage with a quad. Unleash the Beast is a quad. What does that do? To the end of the battle round, add half the value of this ability. It's a quad 1. So 1 attack, 1 strength. That's really bad in this one. So Rampage would be a lot better than that. Let me have a think. What else could there be which is really disgusting? I know the Pounce is disgusting. Beastmaster's pretty good. He gives the... Ooh. Pounce is bad. Beastmaster lets the beast have another attack, which is pretty good. But is it really as good as a Rampage? Pretty much the same thing. They're all right next to each other. Harpoon Snag. This fighter makes a bonus action. He can drag. I don't think that's going to be super good. Oh, it could be good. He could drag the Chaos Lord into... he can only do it 1 inch. He's only got a 1. Could drag him into range of the cat, and the cat could then lay into him. That could be good, actually. That may be what he needs to do. He might need to Harpoon Snag. Or do we just let the Grom... Should Grom just dispatch these 2? He's got a quad. He's got a 3/6. He got a quad. He could dispatch it. Or do we get... Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just do attack, attack, move, attack. It's 3 attacks. That could be the best thing, and just dispatch them all. Alright, we'll go with that. We'll see how that works. So... four attacks, 4 strength against the Marauder, who's got 4 toughness. That's 2 hits, so that does 4 damage. Mortar's up to 8 damage. He'll attack again. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? I keep forgetting that he's got 3/6, so he's dead. 6 damage. He'll now attack the Chaos Warrior. He's got 3/6. That's cocked. Oh, looks good for him. Chaos Warrior does have 5 toughness, so the 4 is a miss. But he gets 3/6. That's 9 damage. Chaos Warrior has taken 9. Now he will move and attack. He'll do the rampage. Just try and just get rid of him. And that is only 3 again. So he's done 12. That leaves a Chaos Warrior on 3 life. So let me just find the 12 here. Alright, so got 3 wounds left. Alright. I think the Chaos Warrior's got to move now. He's going to die, so he might as well get 2 lots of attacks. Now, he hasn't got any special abilities, but he might use the double 6s to just do an onslaught, try and just pile the damage in on the Grom. So he'll use the double. So let me just get some dice here. So that will give him 5 attacks at 4 strength against Grom's 4 toughness. So if he needs 4 5s and 6s, and he gets 1 hit, which does 2 damage to Grom, and attacks again. This is much better for him. He gets 6 there, so 8 damage. Grom is now on 12 life. Okay. Now what should I do? Should I just kill the chaff, or can't really do too much? So Tiger here will try and hit that Marauder. He's got 4 attacks, strength 4 against Marauders 4 toughness, so hits on 4 5 6s, 2 misses, 2 hits. That's 4 damage, and attacks again, and does another 4 damage. So he's on 8. So 8 wounds. He's only got 2 life left. So that Marauder will hit back in case the whip guy kills him, so he'll hit the rock tusk. So Marauder only does 2 attacks. Will he use any dice? Probably not worth his while, so now he'll just do 2 attacks. He gets 3 strength against 4 toughness, only hits on 5, so that's 1 damage, and another attack, and they're both misses. So he does 1 to the rock tusk. Okay, Chaos Hound, he attacks the other Marauder. He's 3-3-1-3 from, yep, so 3 attacks. Ooh, now the he needs 5 6s, so that is 3 damage. And next one, and he gets another 3 plus that's 4 here. So in total 7 damage to the unfortunate Marauder. Okay, so the champion will hit the Chaos Warhound. Sorry, Chaos Warrior. I'm already starting to call him champion because of what he did last game. 4 attacks, and he does have a Destiny dice up his sleeve if he needs it. That does, I think the Chaos Warhound has 3 toughness, so 3's hit. So that's a miss. That's 2, 4, 8 damage. And the Chaos Warhound has 10 life, so attacks again, and that kills him. So he's dead. That's the end of his turn. Now all we're left with is the whip. What's whip gonna do? He's got to throw the whip. 4 4 1 2 4 4 1 2. Is he gonna just try and kill this? Maybe he should kill this Chaos Warrior. Yep. All right. So he's gonna kill this Chaos Warrior. Gets 2 attacks. Sorry, 4 attacks. He's 4 strength against 5 toughness. Only 5 6s. Oh, that's a fail. And second attack. Need some 6s here. Oh, he does get a crit does 2 damage, and a normal hit does 1 damage. So he does 3 damage, and that is enough to kill, just enough to kill the Chaos Warrior. So Untamed Beasts have now finished all their turn, and we're left with this Marauder. This Marauder is going to hit the Rock Tusk. He's just going to do two activations. Both will be attacks. I'm just going to roll them all. That's 2 attacks each, 4 attacks, and he gets 4 damage, as you can see here. And Rock Tusk has how much life? 20 life. So he's still got 15 life left, the Rock Tusk. And now the Chaos Lord. Oh, sorry, with that last guy, I've got actually another. Let's give him. Oh, actually, I think what we might do is give a triple to that Marauder, and that triple will give him Onslaught. So give him another 2 attacks. Okay, so it's not that great, but or should we? I'm just thinking that the Chaos Lord might want to use Respite and heal those 2 wounds. It's all about, but then he might dish out more damage with that triple. He can either Respite, or he could use the triple to do what? He's got what is his abilities? Just have a look here. I've just got to find the Slave to Darkness abilities. A second. Yeah, I'm just going to use the triple to give the Marauder an Onslaught, so that ended up being nothing. And now the Chaos Lord, he will use the triple just to do Onslaught, to give him an extra attack for each activation. So he'll go to 6 attacks, 5 strength against the Rock Tusk. So against the Rock Tusk here, he's already taken 5 wounds, 15 life. See if he can knock him off here. He does have 5 strength against the Rock Tusk 4, so he'll hit on 3s, 1 2s are misses. So that's 5 damage, and that is 9. So if it's 14, Rock Tusk is down to 1. And that pulverizes him. So Rock Tusk is dead. Alright, so we're now into battle round 5. They've all blew their wild dice, so let's see now who gets to go first. But it's looking very good now for slaves. Slaves get a triple and a double. Untamed Beasts get 2 doubles and priority. Okay, so again, priority is critical here. Do the Untamed Beasts would I think they just need to go for a triple here, and they need to ensure that oh, actually triple doesn't really do too much for them. I guess respite is very good for them. They could at least heal 3 life for the so yeah, I think I'll use he'll do that, and the Slaves of Darkness will do a quad and a double. Okay, so Untamed Beasts go first. So the leader will heal 3 life. So he'll go back up to down to 5 wounds. And is that the best move for him to do? No, maybe that's silly. Oh, it's tough. What can he do? Maybe going first is not the best thing. He's in a real trouble here. Doesn't look like they're going to kill the Chaos Lord anytime soon. I think the whip guy needs to attack with onslaught. I mean, if his whip is alright, but it only does 1-2 damage. That's the only problem with it. He could try and kill the Marauder. He could try and kill both Marauders, but that's not going to really do much for him. I guess it takes them out. So yeah, he'll try and whip the first Marauder and then hopefully kill him and get the second Marauder. Now, I don't think he can use onslaught. That's the only problem for him. Because his whip is 4 inches, not 3. So anyway, he will gets very good die rolls there. So that is 3 damage. So he kills this Marauder. And against the other one, he gets 1 damage. So he's up to 8. The Chaos Lord is within 2 inches. So he's going to attack. He's actually going to do a quad. He's just going to go all in now. So that's attack 5. So he does 5 strength against 4 toughness. So hits on 3s, 1 2s are misses. That is 5, 8, 11. Attacks again. 3, 6, 9. So he kills Whip. He then moves and stays outside the 1 inch, but within 2, and gets an attack on the Fang. 1 2s are misses. Sorry, on Grom, but that is 3, 6, 6 plus 5 is 11. Oh, takes Grom to 19. All right, so we're really now coming to the end now. What will Grom do? He does have a triple and or a double. He can use his onslaught. He does do 3/6 damage, so he will use his Bulgor's Heart to give him +1 attack, +1 strength. The only problem for him, he's got to move. I don't think Respite's going to do too much for him. I'll give him 3 health. So he has to move. Can he run away? And what do you think, guys? What can he do? He's not too much. I can see he's got Savage Fury, which also gives him +1 move and then another attack. So he can't hit anyone at the moment. So he's better off moving somewhere, probably away from the Chaos Lord. Not that he's going to really outrun him, and try and knock someone off. He can easily knock the Marauder off. That's not going to help. He doesn't want this guy to reach him, but he's got to do some damage to him. He's got to hope for some 6s, I suppose. So let's say he moves over here, and he's just going to pray to the gods that he can roll. He gets 4 attacks. He gets 1 for the Savage Fury, and he gets 1 for using the Bulgor's Heart. He gets 1 strength, so he will get 6 attacks at 5 strength, so 4 pluses will hit. This will have to be an amazing roll. 6 attacks, 3 6s is the damage, 4 pluses, 1 2 3s are misses. It really needs, how many 6s would he need? Chaos Lord is on 26 health, so he needs, what's that, 4 6s. He actually needs 4 6s, and he needs to do 27. 4 6s, well, 3 6s will get him 18, and 18 plus 9. He could either do 3 6s and 3 just normal hits, or he could do 4 6s and 1 normal hit. Oh well, so no 1 2s and 3s. This is for the game. Too many 1 2s and 3s. So he did do quite a good, took a chunk out of him. Did 6 3 9, sorry, 9 12 damage. Okay, so he did do 12 damage to the Chaos Lord, so that takes him up to 14, but nowhere near enough. So I'll just put that 12 damage. So Chaos Lord's on 14. Now who's the Marauder? I don't think they can actually reach him in attack. So it's actually a good move. He'll get another. If he wins the next priority, he could still win this, because the Chaos. Hey, they can't get an attack. Look at that. The double's not going to do anything. I can only get Onslaught or Rush. Oh, he could do the Ram. This guy could actually do it, could he? 5. Oh, I think he's blocked him. 1 2 3 4 5. Oh, I don't think he can do it. He can't quite. The Marauder could do the Shield Ram, which if you roll a 4+, you'll do 1 damage. Oh, that is that's so close. He can move what, 5? No. If he went here, no, he gets to about there. Not quite 1 inch. So he'll just have to then spend the next action to go there. He'll go here. All right, so round 6. Oh boy, priority. This could go either way. This is crazy. Everyone wants singles now. So they each get a wild dice. That is 4 singles. Oh, looking good for Grom and Untamed beasts. Looking very good. And massive roll here. Singles, singles, singles. That's a double. Oh! Okay, so Grom will use the wild dice to make that a triple. And of course, slaves will make that a triple. So this is what it comes down to. Chaos Lord is on 14 life. Stryker Demonblood got haughty, started taunting Grom and said, "You're dead, mate. I got you surrounded." In that instant, Grom turned, looked at him, and struck with lightning ferocity. So with that triple, he just has to go onslaught. That's all he can do with that. So he will get 5 attacks. Now he does go back down to 4 strength. So he only hits on 5 sixes. 5s will do 3 damage. 6s will do 5. Was he 3 sixes? 3. Yeah. So 5s will do 1, 2, 3, 4 miss. 5 will do 3 damage, and 6s will do 6 damage. And that is, he gets a 6. He gets a 6. He gets a 6. So that takes Chaos Lord up to, what's he on? 14. Takes him up to 20. Takes him up to 20. He's got 8 health left. So as you can see, he's got 8 health left. Alright. Very doable. Second attack. Needs to see 6s though. And he does it. He does it and he wins the game. That is 18 damage. That is a phenomenal. I didn't think Untamed Beast would come back. I thought they were out. But sadly for Demonblood, he goes down. And that is the end of the match. Grom has successfully cut off the head. And we shall see now what is... So actually, let's do the injury dice. So, what will be the fate of Stryker Demonblood? This is not what he wants to see. Red will be the 10s, represent the blood. 61, 62. So full recovery. He suffers no effects. 62. He gets to fight another day. Chosen. What happens to Chosen? He did all right. Bit better than last game. He did all right. And the gods agree. And lost favor, but didn't have any. The other Chaos Warrior, he did all right too. Oh no, he didn't. He did very poorly. He is a goner. Okay, Marauders. They're fairly unremarkable, so I'll just do them quickly. That's cocked. 51. Next one. Nothing. Oh, we got another slain. I tell you, this is brutal, this game. He's dead. Poor Marauder. He did well, but nah, he's out of it. So, the Marauder over here. See if he gets a Destiny dice. Nah, and our favourite Chaos Warrior, Engra. He gets nothing. Alright. We'll do now the lesser artifact for I didn't say which was 10s. Let me do that again. So make it black as 10s for the okay, so double 1s get you zip. I suspect it'll just be nothing but dust. I should check that, but I think pretty sure it's nothing. So looking on our sheet here, Harahath Varks is Cactus. Hroth Iron Soul Departed. The Departed. Okay, no Destiny, no lesser artifact. This is a bit disappointing. So they haven't completed it. They started it. So what happens here? I don't think they completed it, so they just stay up here. Glory points, they get 3 for playing. They didn't down the leader, but they did do 2/3 of the army, so that's 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay, so they go up to 6. And looking now at Untamed Beasts. Let's see, so this chap's passed away. Let's see what his injuries are. Red is death. 10s. Nah, he's fine. The Rock Tusked Zulu, he's fine. The Sawtooth Blade, he's fine. Whip, he's fine. Harpoon, he's fine. The 3 plane runners, so number 1, he's fine. That's Grunt. Pleb, he's fine. And Surf. Oh wow, doing all right there. Destiny roll for the Grom. Nah, I think you deserve the Destiny, wouldn't you? Lesser Artifact, red is 10s. 31, I think they'd get something. Let's just have a look here. It's not a double, so nothing special there. 88. That's 88. The past it. There we go. 31 gets them Fires of, what is it? Fires of Axranathos. Whether or not this volatile liquid truly does originate from the legendary Drake, it is undeniable that when applied to a weapon it grants a deadly flaming edge. Consumable bearer, yeah, if they do so until the end of the activation, add 1 to the damage points. Oh, okay, that's excellent. Alright, so 1 off, add 1 to each of the damage. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so let's get the... So I'll give the lesser artifact to Grom. He deserves it. He gets +1 attacks, consumable. Looking now at the glory points, they get 3 for playing, 2 for winning, that's 5. Downing the leader, 6. Did they get 3rd of the warband? Don't quite think they did. They got 6 out of 8. Yeah, they did actually. 6 out of 8. I just had to work out 3/4, so that's 8 points. So up to 9 now. And they didn't suffer any casualties. I think the best thing is just always go for dominate territories in the long run. I don't think why you would ever spend early on, but others may disagree, of course. We now will need to see what happens in the next match for Slaves to Darkness, who I'm taking a bit of a liking to, developing a bit of a character. I do love the Untamed Beasts as well. They're full of flavour. So unfortunately for Slaves to Darkness, they've missed their convergence, so maybe they need to, you know, go recuperate, lick their wounds, think about things, and there could be other bands that might raring to go. So let's see what happens next.